Hi, welcome to my channel, Love and Light Tarot. I am going to do a quick spread. Let me just... I'm setting the intention of protection for myself and anyone joining me right now. We're just going to read from the Bible real quick. This is page 528, Ezekiel 28:4. And it's the King James Version of the Holy Bible. So, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. Whoa! By thy great wisdom and by the traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God, in the hand of him that slayeth thee. Thou shalt die the deaths of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers, for I have spoken it, saith the Lord God. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king of Tyrus, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord God, Thou sealest up the sum full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. Okay, before I continue, actually I think that's enough for now. I'm just gonna unwrap what's gone on in my life and why this is, how this can pertain to me. My son, close your door, please. And I just watched King Kong, sad movie, but it was when he said beauty killed the beast, and it was the beauty that calmed the beast. I don't know how to explain that, but there's something about a woman and her love, but also her beauty, and how even a creature, an animal who has that language barrier can evolve past what it is that separates them, and it's just that compassion and that caring time spent together. He defeated 3 T-Rexes, and he wanted to just save her and keep her safe. And she felt protected in his arms, and you could see that she really loved him, even though their relationship was obviously just like that of a pet and a person. So someone could have lost a pet recently because, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to ruin the movie completely, but I mean, letting you know now, yeah. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to do animal spirit cards. We have the peacock and the lamb. The gazelle and the peacock. I have a new subscriber, so this video is for my new subscriber. Gazelle and the snake. Well, it's not for them, but you know. Just making everybody. Hummingbird, snake. Letting everybody know that I appreciate their subscriptions to my channel. Nightingale and snake. Okay. What is this one? The otter. Okay. So emotions could be high right now. We saw the hummingbird, so it's pay attention to to what's going on around you right now, and a need to be kind. What's the, okay. Ooh, the owl almost fell out, but what animal spirit energy do we need to know right now, Spirit? What animal spirit card do we need to know right now? What's the energy for right now? What message can you bring that will help us right now? Please. This is just general. What do we need to know right now? Okay, we have the wolf, the moth, what do we need to know right now, Spirit? The snake, and what's here? The nightingale. Okay, we'll keep the snake and the nightingale, but I don't know if I'll read them yet. And then we have the phoenix, the moth, and the wolf. Where's the book? So let's see. Let's check in on the wolf. I'm sorry if my voice isn't as loud as normal. I haven't been feeling well, but I feel a lot better today, so that's why I also am stepping on here. I swear I just saw the wolf. Where did it go? Where are you? There it is. Okay. Guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. This is also an earth sign, yeah. It's on page 82 and 83. Ooh, 82 is 10. 83 is 11. I've been seeing 11 and 10, 10 and 11, so that's interesting. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. Embrace all, exclude none. Okay, so this is telling me that somebody is speaking up, but they need to get more. You could be taking school in political or religious studies. This doesn't have to be. This can be as like child and youth worker. This can be journalism. It can be an artist, like any role which would impact the community, because it's activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts. So that's what I see, I pick up on, is leading the pack, being a leader, but it's any role where you're being a leader and influencing children also, because it was brought up here. This is also, because this includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. So understanding how, it's interesting, I don't normally break it down like this or receive my messages through these, but I am right now, so I'm gonna go with it. But it's also how, understanding that when you're helping other parents, you're actually helping children. I came to this conclusion recently because I wanted to work with children, and then I decided that it's a sensitive subject to work with children, and you have to have a really solid heart. You can't have a sensitive, gushy heart like I've got, because you'll just be constantly in an emotional roller coaster. So this is tolerance. Practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. So wolf energy being the activism ritual guardian, when it's agitated, it's like things need to be a certain way. You need to have certain family members in your tribe, and you need to, it's like that need to control. Whereas this is saying, if you practice it being uncomfortable and looking at things from everybody's point of view, you will start to become balanced within yourself, and you won't feel the need to control so much as just what is happening, accepting it, and how you can influence the energy to move forward. Versus when you have that stronghold on something, it's like if you try to cage something, it wants to break free. So therefore you're not actually holding on to anything. So this is a way of loving and expressing yourself in a free way, so everybody has an option. But I also saw here, although it will surely be uncomfortable at first. Okay, so this is something that isn't going to be easy for you. You're gonna have to constantly, I'm like feeling that energy of going back and readjusting every time you do something or think something that isn't within the realm of freedom and love. It's like, okay, but am I doing this from this place, or is this an old habit that I'm bouncing back on? Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, reliable, democratic, fearless. When out of balance, judgmental, dominating. See, I was saying that. To bring into balance, practice letting go. Exactly. Okay, beautiful. The moth. I explained the energy so well without reading you those pieces, so I think like you get it. You got it. You're good. And we're gonna do, where is this little moth creature? Okay. It's on 150 and 151. Ooh. 15 is the devil energy, and we're coming up on the 15th, and I don't know why that energy, I'm like almost holding on for that day, and I don't know why. Today is 13, which is death, and that is also a day that was meaning something to me. Whoa, I stuttered on that so bad. So yes, there is something that was like in delay maybe, and today is the day that it ends that delay. And the devil is that codependency, shadow self, attachment, addiction, but it's releasing something. So I feel like on the 15th, something's being released completely. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. Impulsive. I'll do another reading hopefully by then. I know I've been so like sporadic with my readings, but I am just trying to figure shit out myself. Anyways, the moth. Impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we are attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. Okay, so this ties into, because it's on the 15th, the devil, it's like grass wasn't greener on the other side, and because it's saying attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new, this can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Okay, this ties into manifestation energy and how our thoughts play a process in what we manifest. And so being cautious of your thoughts, but also with this grass wasn't greener on the other side, or grass is greener on the other side. It's your grass is greener where you water it. Okay, so putting in effort to receive that outcome. But this is also telling me that on the 15th, there might be a temptation that rolls in. Okay, or that's just the energy around right now, is there is a temptation rolling in. When in balance, enthusiastic, whimsical. When out of balance, idolizes others, jittery. Oh, that's interesting. To bring into balance, finish a project. Ooh. Okay, so I've done that. I finished a project, but I want to finish multiple projects. I'm understanding now that I like to start multiple things, and then I don't really go back as often as I should to finish the first thing or the next thing. I just keep starting projects. So now I have taken it upon myself to start finishing things. And so maybe you're that same way, but jittery is that giving me that energy of I need to do more, I need to do more, I need to do more. When this is more like going with the flow, like learning to understand that everybody's on their own path. I could even feel the energy of comparing here in this card, where it's like, oh, but that person by this age had accomplished all of this, and here I am at this age not accomplishing half as much. but you don't know their circumstances. You don't know what's in their birth chart. You don't know what they grew up with. You don't know their parents, all this stuff. So it's like really understanding the beauty of your own unique situation and your own unique journey, and not degrading it at all, and not trying to say yours is better or theirs is worse, or theirs is better, yours is worse. It's just yours is yours. It's unique and it's completely your own. But I also feel like it's okay to dream big, and it's okay to have other people to look up to set your own goals from. But remember that you are your own person always. Like, always come back to that, like, home within yourself. Okay, let's see this Phoenix. The Phoenix, where are you at? Okay, and it's on page 180 and 181, which it's also going to be on the next page as well. Yeah, 182 and 183. And this is the first chakra, which I believe is the sacral chakra. No, the root chakra, right? The first chakra is the root chakra. I'm not too sure. Let's read it, and then I'll tell you. Phoenix, freedom from suffering and past karma reincarnation. This is crazy. Okay. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past, because phoenix rises from the ashes. When things burn, they can't be unburnt. So this is like coming back from something. The phoenix represents but being different and never going back, right? The transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication to past. This could also be someone with anger issues and working through that. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. The phoenix and the first chakra. The ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This earthen center is also called Muladhara, or our root. The ascent of the phoenix begins here. Sorry. And as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ash toward the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. So this is this is something that you've done. You transformed from healing your root chakra. Now I'm just gonna quickly tap into this nightingale, which is on page 170 and 171. And I believe it's an air. Yeah, it's an air element. So we had 2 air elements and 2 earth elements show up. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or that could be in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Air energy is very like manifesting, communicating, involving multiple things, doing things on a whim. Whereas earth energy is grounded, getting your money right. And we started this reading out with a Bible quote about money. So someone could also be obsessed with that money and transforming through that with this phoenix here. Understanding where that religious, like, it's not religious, but it's like where that root came from, like back in the day, your family could have set in stone, you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or you're just going to do something that makes money, because we didn't have that. So that's what they wanted for you. When not always is not having money a bad thing. That is also something I'm coming to recognize. Once upon a time, let's just read this nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeably among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. So we could be talking to a singer or someone who has a great voice. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This scar indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. This is fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. That's interesting. When in balance, sing, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. It's interesting. To bring into balance, music. So you need to bring music back into your routine throughout your day. There's something or a time in your day where you have space to incorporate music, whether it's when you're doing your chores, whether it's when you're in your shower, or maybe it's when you're in your car driving. There's some kind of place where you can input some time to just enjoy music. This is on page 72 and 73, the snake, guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine. This is also, I forget, like the connected, the everything's connected symbol, the symbol of like the universe, or the energy. I don't know. I'll have to look into it some more. Anyways, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake regardless. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It says, regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? Whoa. How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste, the snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga and meditation. So there is a need to meditate and do some yoga, Kundalini yoga, which is interesting. I'm reading a book about meditation and a book about yoga right now. So, but that's that start and stops many things energy as well, which I need to address. And let's just quickly shuffle that energy out. Okay, that was some beautiful spirit messages, animal spirit messages. I am going to read some tarot, but yeah, we're gonna read some tarot. Cool. We have someone walking away and someone with some fear and anxiety. Ooh. Somebody putting something to rest, or 10 of Swords, being betrayed. So they're in fear and anxiety because they've betrayed someone, or they've been betrayed. What's the energy around spirit? The Page of Cups are upright. The 9 of Swords uprights. The Page of Cups is like thinking about love or thinking about an offer in love. It's like a creative opportunity. It's gossiping about love. Being curious. But with the 9 of Swords, that's like grief and anxiety. Like somebody is like up at night. They're going through really bad depression or something. They're just worried. They're in fear. So somebody could be fearful and depressed over an offer of love, which is interesting. The Popess, that's the High Priestess. So it could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Cancer sign. Doesn't have to be Pisces too. This person is grounded, this Popes, but it's in the reverse. So this in the reverse is someone's keeping secrets. They're not really tapping into their intuition. They're fearful of it. They're not following their inner voice. They're taking time to, whoa, the Nine of Swords in reverse now. So this is some like secrets. There's some real secrets that are causing someone to, I wonder if these are secrets, universal secrets, like family secrets, or if they're like this person's only, like they personally just have secrets. Yeah, there's some healing that hasn't been addressed yet. It's like something about taking time out, but this person doesn't want to do that. They're kind of in fear of taking time out to themselves and healing. I don't know why they're resisting healing, but that's what it is. They're resisting because of some fear. What's going on? Spirit. Whoa. Okay. The Page of Coins. I almost just made a mess, and this is the need to clean up a mess. So there's some kind of mess. Let's see. Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and Temperance in reverse. Yeah. There's a need to balance things out, but there's also some secrets here, some delays, some conflict. Somebody's fighting with somebody, and they're being secretive because the Seven of Wands is, or Seven of Swords is like stealing. It's like a betrayal. It's like being very strategic with your moves. But then there's the Temperance in reverse. So it's almost like Spirit's letting it happen, because Temperance upright is like balance, things going through like whatever it was meant to be will be type of energy. And when it's in the reverse, it's like there's some healing, some self-healing that needed to happen. What is this? Yeah, there's the Four of Swords in the reverse again. So that's that need to heal, but they're choosing not to right now. They're kind of burnt out, and they're exhausted, and they're just kind of in stagnation. Like they're just taking a time to look up and be like, I don't want to heal. I don't want to deal with this right now. But so they're like fighting their healing. They're choosing not to balance things out right now. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This person is incredibly sexual with people, like just sexually driven, but it doesn't have to be. This person also has a temper. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So this was destined, whatever this is. There's some kind of money involved. This person could have recently received a lot of money, but because they're out of balance, or it could have caused them to become out of balance, it could have caused them to have to fight with certain people and be secretive to certain people. Maybe people who they had sexual relations with. That's interesting. But they're still out of balance here. Like, so the Wheel of Fortune is to bring things back into balance, and I just saw a light flicker. So it's like karma. It's like a flash of light. Like when a light flickers, to me, it's like spirit coming in and wanting to say something. So I feel like this person might receive a sign soon from spirit in regards to what they're gonna do. Yeah, maybe their new beginning, where they're supposed to offer their pentacle. Because this person has stability, I feel like, but it's not really, is very unstable stability. Like they could have money, but they don't have spirituality. Like they're not connected mind, body, and soul completely, especially with this Four of Swords in the reverse. Like Four of Swords upright is, yeah, they're stable, they're solid. But with the Temperance in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, this person is not investing correctly. They're fighting to keep their illusions, pretty much, whoever this is. Okay, what is this? Yeah, Nine of Coins. And they're losing their money, or they're not satisfied with what they have. It's like they always will strive for more with this Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like they need more. This person needs more, especially with the 9 of Coins in reverse. It's like they keep putting out money, but they're not reaching their destination. They're holding the final destination is like a wedding. They're holding that so high up. They could be working on their money while they try and get to this final destination of having marriage almost. Or maybe that's where they started. Because it's in the reverse and you see there's like a ring at the end of this path. But maybe that's where they started. They started with marriage. And then they, along the way, they were like torn down spiritually. They were torn down intuitively. They were torn down to the point where like someone played on their darkness. And then now they're in this storm down here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I do see a lot of fruit on these trees though. So it's like they did birth a lot of things. They created a lot of things together, started a lot of projects. And I said together, I didn't mean to. So this could be symbolizing because of the marriage. That's right. Because of it started with a marriage. It could be 2 people. Can you please give me some clarity on this 9 of Coins card, please, Spirit? This 9 of Coins card in the reverse. What is this about, please? Or where is this leading this person? The World and the Knight of Swords. This person is stuck right now because they're in the reverse. And the world is not ending. Things aren't ending. There is no completion here of a mess. There's some kind of mess that needs to be cleaned up, and it would get cleaned up right away if they would end something and speak the truth about something, but they're not. And it's almost like moving forward to give someone an offer would cause this mess to get cleaned up, but it's not. I don't know why. What about this? Please explain this energy. What's the final outcome? The Chariot in the struggle position though. So I feel like the struggle here is that they're not moving forward. Yeah, 8 of Wands in the reverse. They're not communicating things. There's stagnant energy here. Why? Why is this so stagnant? Please, Spirit, explain why this is so stagnant. Oh, I think it's the Tower. It's the Tower in reverse because they don't want things to become chaos. They won't let the Tower fall. This is a need for balance. We saw that. It started with the Temperance in reverse, and now we have in the middle, though, there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. There's that new beginning. I feel like, okay, if we read this as like a story, this person was deceptive and fought against what they needed to do, what they were guided to do from Spirit. There was messages that came, they went against it. They didn't do their healing. They stayed being a player, and they found luck by giving a new beginning to someone, possibly a marriage here, which they don't want to end. There was no, which caused something to be stagnant on the sidelines, because this all showed up on the side here, this stagnant energy not letting the Tower fall. And it could be because they actually, Page of Coins, were supposed to take their offer to something that they caused a mess with. And this could also be someone who they lied to, who they're not letting complete as well. The Moon energy in the reverse in the hidden energy is telling me that there is the release of a fear, but there's some kind of emotional connection that they haven't shared with this person. There's like an emotional release. There's a lot of inner confusion for this person, whoever this is. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be, could be Cancer, doesn't have to be. They just have this water energy around. They're very emotional. They're very in flow with things. And so when this came around, this new offer for someone who looked very well, it actually caused them to drown a little bit in their own shit, right? Remember, they went down this path and then they end up in the storm. So they could be in the storm of things right now, but there's some release of emotions happening. The sun, something was enlightened to them. The moon and the sun, that's crazy. That's like day and night. yin and yang energy. So this person's hidden emotions could be that they're enlightened about who the real person is that they want to be with, and they didn't put work into this person. Instead, they're not transforming because of a Queen of Wands energy who's keeping them stuck. Heavy Pisces energy, because there's the Hangman, the Four of Coins. Meanwhile, they're holding on to a karmic partner who they released a long time ago, who caused them judgment, or they made a wrong judgment picking that karmic partner. And they're also holding on to the Star and their money. They're still materialistic, this person, and they like to celebrate and overindulge. They need to heal themselves. They need to love themselves. They're stuck in the past. Yeah, the Hermit energy in reverse. Whoa, Four of Wands. They're stuck in the past and memories about when they go within and when they have moments by themselves, they think of their twin flame. There's a twin flame energy here. Someone who they didn't plan things with. Interesting. Okay, I think this reading has been long enough. King of Wands, fire energy, heavy fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. But if it's not a fire sign, even though we have like all these signs in our charts, so don't think it's not. They could have Aries in their chart, or Leo or Sag. If not, that's how they're presenting themselves, as someone who's a leader. And remember, we read from the animal deck, and it was a leader, the wolf energy, right? So Seven of Wands, they have no real boundaries right now, and they have a lot of heavy burdens because they didn't walk away from someone. Because the Eight of Cups and the Five of Coins in the reverse, both of those are like being left out in the cold and walking away. But they're in the reverse, so someone isn't leaving someone out in the cold, someone's not walking away. This is causing them heavy burdens, and they put their boundaries down to this person like they didn't have boundaries. They could be married. There's the Pope. The Pope is the Hierophant, and that's like a tradition, the Force. They were scared. They didn't stand up for themselves. Now they're giving too much or having someone take from them too much. Seven of Cups. Meanwhile, they have fantasies about other options. They could speak about these other options to family. Could be family karmic members who've done magic on them to try and get them to release their worries and their fear. Six of Wands. This person wanted to triumph and control the outcome with the Devil here. This is a codependency person. There's unrequited love here and juggling. So this person could also have had options and just wearing a mask, spying on things, not understanding the full truth. There's not really a lot of love there. They're not very creative, and they aren't letting go of this Pisces or of their own secrets. They're not letting go of their own secrets. I don't know, I'll have to watch this back to kind of get the whole feel for what's going on myself. I do want to clarify with another deck. Let's clarify this first row. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Temperance. We're just going to clarify the row. Let's clarify the row. What card to clarify the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Temperance? The Devil, the Tower. Okay. So this was a temptation that caused complete chaos. Whatever this was. Who caused this person, Princess of Hearts, to hold back their love. That's what it is. So this offer of love was a temptation that caused chaos. The Chariot in reverse, that's that stagnation energy. Okay, and then we have Ten of Wands and the World in reverse. Yeah, that's like that, the heavy burdens and the lack of completion. We also have the World in reverse over here. Okay, we clarified that first row. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse and Four of Swords, please, Spirit. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse? what is with this Knight of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse? Please, Spirit. What's going on? Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse. Please clarify the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Prince of Swords. Okay, so this person had an option to speak their truth, and they didn't want to. They didn't want to bring the truth forward. Instead, they wanted to stay in this unhealed energy. That's what they chose. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. They had an option to speak the truth and they chose not to. That's just what it is. But I feel like that energy, that opportunity is coming back around. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so they chose to fight against something and then not fight for something, if that makes sense. Okay, what about this Wheel of Fortune and this Ace of Coins? What is this Wheel of Fortune, this Ace of Coins? I also feel like this is Archangel Michael here, holding this new beginning up for this person. Five of Pentacles. Oh, what is that? And the Ace of Wands in reverse. There was no beginning because they left this person out in the cold. So there was really good luck here with a new beginning with someone, and they didn't take that opportunity. That's interesting, and that's what I thought. Okay, what just flipped? One of the cards flipped, I believe. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. They quit juggling this person. Instead, they left this person out in the cold, or this person left you out in the cold. They were juggling you, but they didn't offer you a new beginning. It would have been so perfect, though. This Ace of Coins in this deck is perfection. Interesting. Okay, and then this Nine of Coins, Page of Coins, Knight of Swords, the World in reverse. Please clarify this row. Please clarify. Hold on. No. Clarify this Nine of Coins, the World in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Hearts in reverse. They had way too many options here. That's why they made a mess. They made a mess of things because they had so many options. Like, they had overwhelming amounts. Four of Pentacles. They needed to release all of these options and become the sun is being illuminated. Interesting. I never looked at it this way, but the sun looks like he's wearing a headdress. This person could have Native history. And there's two robins here. This person needed to... It could have happened in the summertime where they had all these options that they needed to release. But this is also overcoming your fears. Wow. So it went the Nine of Pentacles, which is becoming stable, independent, abundant on your own. And then the Strength, which is overcoming your fears. And then the Tower, to let the Tower fall. Okay, we're going to clarify this. Chariot in reverse in the struggle position, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Tower in reverse, the Falling Tower in reverse. Let's clarify this, please, Spirit. Let's clarify this, the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, the Tower in reverse. Please clarify. What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on with this Chariot? Eight of Wands in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Please clarify. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles. I knew it was going to be a queen. I didn't know who, but I knew it was going to be a queen. Because he left someone out in the cold, right? He's being stagnant with someone, and this could be someone who he's meant to be with. This could be a wife. Four of Wands in the hidden energy. It could be their twin flame. I was also feeling over here, the more this person releases their options, they become more happy, they become more enlightened. The energy gets lighter. They're able to become more... Wow, I just noticed the Nine of Coins in reverse is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles upright, with the Strength and the Tower. So soon as, like, I could feel like things money-wise could be hard for you, and soon as you start making the right like decisions in life, your money might start to flow easily, more easy, and more of it, and you might be able to hold on to it. But it's also about conquering your fears. It could be even getting a new job or going after something new, maybe schooling of some kind. Could be that you're stagnant with your twin flame for a little while longer. Let's check. Until you decide to bring this person the truth. King of Hearts in the reverse. But I see this person having some emotional manipulative behavior still. Prince of Wands, they're very passionate and sexually driven towards you. 10 of Swords in reverse. They have to release the betrayals that they've put on you. That, like, this is also a need to recover. Like a need to, like, this is them resisting an ending with you as well. 7 of Swords, but also they're sneakery, so they need to release the sneakery. The 7 is so crazy. It started out with the 7 of Swords over here. It is ending with the 7 of Swords. So I am telling you right now, this person is mirroring you, or you are mirroring them. You are twin flames. This person does want to bring you some truth, but they are still emotionally manipulative. They don't want to tell you the truth about certain betrayals they did to you. They might even make excuses in regards to how attractive they are or you are as to why they did certain things. I don't know. But they want a commitment with you in the end. At the end of the day, they do. That's it wouldn't show up here if it wasn't true. And they do want to bring you the truth. It's just, yeah, I don't know. What's in the hidden energy here? The 5 of Swords in reverse. Whoa, that's reconciliation. That's making amends. And 46 on the clock. That's 10:10. That's an ending. They want to end the stagnation energy. Well, that's your reading. Let's get some message cards. Some message cards for this reading. Counterpart, yeah, this is your counterpart. It's taking too long waiting. 555. So there's changes that need to be made. Secret, there's still a secret, or you're a secret. They're keeping you